Tonight's third race has a field of 7 lining up in behind the Home Hardware Building Center starting gate. Let's return to track announcer Joe Kelly.
Race 3 has little tags. I'll walk the line. It's up to you. Pride of Paradise. I'm a Miracle, Elm Grove Tux, and Top of Her Trade. They're off and pacing. Little tags away quickly from the rail, grabbing that top spot as they race into the lower turn. Taking a seat in the pocket is I'll Walk the Line outside third. That's Top of Her Trade. Finding a gap in 3. Next in line, It's Up to You. Gets away in the 4 spot. Back in 5 in the early going is Pride of Paradise. Back 6th at the rail, I'm a Miracle, and the early trailer is Elm Grove Tux. Seating arrangements complete as the field heads past the opening quarter, led by Little Tags. Out there by 2 lengths, I'll Walk the Line is in pursuit from the garden spot. Second, inside, Top of Her Trade looks at it from 3. It's Up to You campaigns the rail in 4. 5th inside for Pride of Paradise. Then back to the trailing pair, I'm a Miracle and Elm Grove Tux. They were past the opening quarter in 28 seconds flat as they round the top turn and approach the half now. Up front, Little Tags going unchallenged thus far. Still out there, leading it 2 lengths. I'll Walk the Line, getting the trip second. Out first over. Here comes It's Up to You up on the outside third. Staying at the rail in 4 is Top of Her Trade. Picking up the second over toe from 5 is Pride of Paradise. Back 6th, I'm a Miracle, and gapping out at the back of the field in 7 is Elm Grove Tux. Half was reached in 57 and 3. They continue through the backstretch. Heading to 3/4, Little Tags opening up 2.5. I'll Walk the Line is holding second. That is It's Up to You on the outside, working uncovered third. In at the rail 4th, we find Top of Her Trade 5th. Outside, installed is Pride of Paradise. 3 wide from 6 is I'm a Miracle, and still at the back is Elm Grove Tux. They race on over to the 7/8, and Little Tags scooting off by 4. That's It's Up to You, trying to reel him in second. Then racing third at the rail is Top of Her Trade. They continue past the 7/8 and off the turn. 1:27.1 was the 3/4 on through the stretch. Final time, Little Tags out there by 4, and they're not going to catch Little Tags. Little Tags reporting home a third race winner by some 2.5. It's Up to You second, third. He is Top of Her Trade. 5 in 1:57 and 4/5.
Here comes a slow-mo replay brought to you by Universal Media for tonight's third race. Little Tags and Darren Crow, they go all the way tonight. 28 the half and 57 and 3. 127 and 1 3/4. Here's the stretch drive. My top play, the 2, I'll Walk the Line, self-destructive going past 3/4. But Little Tags draws off to win this by a couple of lengths tonight in 157 and 4. In for second is the 3, It's Up to You. Top of Her Trade in there for third. It's 137 ice cold for the program selections tonight. We're going to see Little Tags and Darren Crow. They're going to the winner's circle next.
Third race winner, Little Tags, now back in the winner's enclosure. 10-year-old Bay Gullet son of Better Than Cheddar. Out of the firm friend at Dam, Bubbles Promise. So, but Pam Moore of Truro. Pam does the training. Darren Crow with back-to-back driving victories this evening. Little Tags taking the third in gate to wire fashion. The mile at 1:57 4/5. Third race is official. One Little Tags, the winner. To Walk the Line was 7. 3 It's Up to You was second. 4 Pride of Paradise 6. 5 I'm a Miracle fourth. 6 Elm Grove Tux was fifth.